god, fuck that timer. Lou's gone, we killed him. He's out.
At least he's not trolling us with his background again.
That was hilarious. I wish I had the sound studio background, to be honest.
As Lou, you could probably send it to you.
Oh, what a fucking...
You gotta monetize that.
Yeah. Yeah. Make it like a DLC pack.
Right? The $2.
God, what the fuck is even life this week? All right. So, we are... Oh, let's get the fucking... Where are we, guys? Do we even remember where we are?
On a skiff.
We're on the skiff.
Yeah, we just got on the skiff and we're just leaving the city.
All right, let's get on a skiff. Can all you bad daddies in chat hear the music too as well? Or do I need to boost her on up?
So you get checked.
Let's see. Fix our little levels here. Music is good. Dope. Fuck yeah. Alright, so it was just me butt fucking everything up and making a giant loop.
Look at everything working. Waits for the power to go out.
Oh, no. In the universe.
Okay. So should hear some sails flapping now. We got little sailing music. Alright. So you guys want to talk about anything else before we play D&D? Anybody got announcements? I don't fucking know. You want to talk about something?
The announcements are we're playing fucking D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the important bit.
Welcome.
Yeah. The goal here is to avoid everything that we could announce. Not even do a fantasy world.
Touche. Well played.
These viewers don't want to see D&D. Come on.
Oh, they want to know about my personal drama.
We're just going to talk about our taxes now. Buckle up. All right. So last you guys knew you fucking Carmichael's taking off with the ship.
Fucking Carmichael.
Right.
Okay, bye.
Everyone was laughing, and that stirred him awake, and he hit the lever, right?
I think so.
Fucking Carmichael.
All right, we're gonna lose the players for 1 second because I forgot to put one of my screens up. So please hold. You don't have an option; you have to hold. So even if I don't ask nicely,
Stay holding.
I hate that when that. Do you mind holding?
Do I have a choice?
Right? Why are you asking?
All right. So actually, you guys didn't minimize. Thankfully, I did have it over here. I just had to open up a new window. So yeah, you guys are on your way out to. God damn it! I don't have the fucking map ready. You're on your way to the Mata Mata ruins, but just trust me, it's to the east of the desert, and it's a new ruins that nobody's been to yet. Okay, so if anybody wants to visit it, go to the Discord, and there you go. It's there. It's in the Laroumi Desert. Figure it the fuck out. But yeah, so you guys are you got a 3-day travel. You guys are going out to the Mata Mata ruins, and Carmichael's currently fucking driving the ship by his feet. So good luck.
Are we all at least on the ship?
So
Yeah.
weren't we running to get on it?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
I thought we were on it because Yezin had, shown us all the, elaborate things that he did to this.
The cool gears and bobs and
Right.
Yeah.
levers I've done.
I assumed
Hell.
we were on the skip.
Yeah, my mental appearance was like we were right in front of it.
Yeah, that's how I pictured
By
it.
the way, we're there.
Yeah. I pictured as like you guys are all bullshitting around the skiff, and like you laugh, and he like startles awake, kicks it, and you guys all grab on like a fucking sitcom, like oh, oh, here we go.
Yezin's just like yee-hawing, get into the fucking controls. Like,
Yeah. So that actually brings up a good point. Since you took the time to customize and build the ship out and put all the ropes and contraptions so you could drive it by yourself, you actually move 1 extra square of movement now when you are moving the ship, and you have a +1 that you could use twice to any sort of driving checks or maneuvers or something like that.
I'm gonna write that down like a good D&D player.
What?
So yeah.
We take notes.
So I'm gonna, because you decided to have fun and do that shit, I'll start making like upgrade packages that you guys can do and upgrade fucking ships and just fucking play battle tanks if you want. Like, Battle Tank 64.
I think we're gonna be okay.
You said it was +1, 2 drive checks twice, 2 of them?
You get 2 of those, yeah.
Okay.
So you could decide, and you can also you can pitch it to me how you want to do the roll, so it doesn't have to be a set thing. So if you're trying to muscle it, you could strength it, or I know you are proficient in land vehicles, being who you are, so
Correct.
you get to add your proficiency bonus on top of that to whatever drive checks because you're proficient in land vehicles. So
Hell yeah. Toot toot!
because you're the fucking Jason Statham right now. You are the transporter. But yeah, so it's 3 days out to there. It's just you guys and Carmichael chilling on this ship for a good portion. He knows the way, so he kind of, he's been there 1,000 times. It's the ruins are new, but they keep doing shipments back and forth. So yeah, the stupid fucking world that I don't have a map for ready is you guys. You can play what you want.
Carmichael, you stupid idiot. What did I tell you about touching things? Just.
I didn't mean to. I was sleeping again, and I had that dream, and I'm sorry.
Well, we're not in the city anymore, so I can. Y'all ready to go now?
What?
We're on our way.
I assume.
See, there's a big problem with being in the city and sounding like you're from the Sea of Silt. So I just don't. I copy y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
He gets it.
Had this till with the trust issues.
I know, right? I can't trust any of them city folk.
You just see
But I'm
like
a city folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard to trust. Y'all think we're weird coming from down there? At least most of the people in the city, which is why I put on some sort of fake voice, because there's plenty of people who want to look like they're from the Sea of Silt, but nobody who wants to talk like they're from the Sea of Silt. We call them siltsters.
fuck yeah, baby up, yeah.
Yeah, he gets it.
Little help.
Well, I for one am happy to get away for a little while.
Are you still dressed as a small child?
Oh yeah.
From the neck up.
It's that
Yeah,
voice
yeah.
out of a child. Yeah.
Hold on. Who the fuck is this?
It's got a good point.
And where'd the other one go?
They're one in the same? Maybe? I'm still on the jury if he skinned a child. Or
You're gonna talk about trust issues with me?
I don't know him. I'm just making observations.
Theodore's like just now getting on the ship properly. Like he's been clawing at the side while he's doing
Please help me.
He
Please
has
help me.
no physical prowess whatsoever.
I feel like Zveek is gonna see him and just like pick him up and send him back on like the dock area there.
Thank you.
Yep, yeah, yep.
Yeah, yes.
I'm gonna warn you right now. You probably shouldn't be saying yes to Zveek.
Oh.
Why not?
I mean, look at him. He could be saying anything.
Juggling this in his head. Yes, you're probably right.
Zveek is just slowly leaning in and just dousing you with the sea of silt that's coming off his head.
And I'm busy trying to dust myself off.
Just like a dust mite, he thinks you need a shower.
Yep, yep.
Thank you. Yes, you were talking about our friend here. He's a shapeshifter, you see.
Yeah, let's go with that.
That worries me. is that you're not direct and you're kind of just like, yeah, let's go with that. There are so many implications there.
Well, I can change my appearance. We all can. Everybody's capable of disguising themselves. I just go a little further into it is all. I use other resources.
You know what? I tell you what. We all seem pretty new to one another. I think we should use something from one of my lesson plans. First day, all those new students, when they all first get to meet each other and join the classroom together, we usually have them introduce themselves, your name, where you're from, interest and hobbies, perhaps, and maybe something you're good at and something that you would like to be good at.
Already in school.
Yes, well, this is just to get to know each other.
Alright, but I am not doing any extra work.
Yeah, you assign homework, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not even in school. You want me to do schoolwork?
This is not school. It's just a conversation
School.
starter.
You got lesson plans, and you're telling me this ain't school?
What's your name?
My name is Yezin.
Okay. Where are you from?
I think everybody knows that by now.
The SLC.
Would you please just say it?
Yes, Your Honor. The Sea of Sill.
Very good. Yezin from the Sea of Silt, and he looks around there.
Yeah.
Now tell us something that you're good at. Yezin.
Driving skiffs, and I think I better get back to it.
We're just fucking veering off.
He just turned around and is looking at you completely.
No one is driving.
Carmichael, stop touching that!
He like almost
Okay,
falls
we'll-
off
we'll
the
get
fucking
back-
ship.
We'll get back to Yezin. How about you, young man? Would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, it depends on who you're talking to in particular. Right now, I think the name was Travis?
What about the Nimblefoot fellow that I met before? Is he available?
All the time, yeah. Oh, did you?
And he turns to Snick. How about you, young lady? what was
poor
your
guy.
name again?
I'm Snick.
Hello, Snick.
What else did you want to know?
Oh, where are you from, Snick?
Oh, I'm from the city. I think I was born there, but definitely that's where I've been my whole life.
Okay.
And
Something that you're good at, Snick?
blowing things up.
I see.
I like that answer.
Okay. And you? He turns to the elf. You did.
Muted.
She's a mute. That's everyone here.
From Avora in Woodhold.
Sounds lovely.
Where is that?
You know, over there.
Northwest?
Yeah. From
She pulls out the map. Here.
Oh, she's got maps.
And you see, she pulls out this map, and besides the whole, I guess, Jahan, there's also the map is kind of freckled with stars all across the border. Looks pretty useful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. She
At least somebody's
puts it back in her pocket.
That's nice.
Oh,
That is reassuring. Mira, what are you good at?
I'm trying to find that out. So, going to school here.
And what are you studying?
I'm studying lots of things. I'm studying botany. I'm studying astronomy. I'm specifically looking into these moons, the ones I told you about before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, very good. So
Anything else, teacher?
that will do. We can drive.
What's your name?
Yeah, give us your backstory.
Sidebar real quick. Is this one of them classes you're not allowed to drink at?
Oh.
No food in the classroom.
Oh.
This is not a.
Sorry, go on. It's your turn.
This is not a class. This is just a conversation. Okay? And yes, you may.
That's how they all start.
It is how we get you.
Yup.
Well, perhaps I will introduce myself now. My name is.
You should. I think you should.
I will.
Yeah. You should.
Okay.
Would you all just stop and let him talk already?
Oh, he's full of questions.
Professor, he jumps in. Professor Theodore Fletcher.
Ah, so he's a teacher.
Trying to tell us it's not a class.
You can drink, okay?
Oh,
He's trying to run it like a class. It's got rules like a class.
I don't know why I asked. I was drinking anyway.
Just hands on the rudders, please. Okay.
So Professor Theodore,
Yes.
where are you from, other than the portal?
I'm from a world on the other side of that portal. You may know it as the material plane. I'm in a small village as a child, and I joined an academy. I studied there for some time, and I made some interesting friends. And they have reason to believe that there's interesting things on this world. So they asked me to investigate. I was supposed to be working with Mr. Atticus on this, and I assume he's working well with you for that very reason.
I think you're getting clipped a little bit by Chris's mic.
Yeah, I think we're picking you up on Chris's mic.
Just a touch.
Just a touch, thank you. So, I assume you are all in on the Brotherhood?
Desmond leans in. The what?
Butterhood?
no, sisterhood.
Why so?
Okay. Well, very good. So my name is Theodore, and I think we're all going to get along very well. This should be fun. I think once we all get to know each other, Snick and Lyra and
Travis.
Travis and Yezin, and what was your friend's name?
Oh, that is Zveek.
Zveek?
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Okay. Right. Pleasure to meet you, Zveek.
Yeah.
So to continue on, what are you good at, Teddy? Mind if I call you Teddy? I'm gonna call you Teddy.
If you must. I prefer Theo, but Teddy's fine.
Theo, I guess that's okay.
Whatever makes you comfortable. But no, I've been studying Arcana my whole life. I'm a practicing wizard, learning some magics that might be able to aid us. Nothing explosive, nothing fast, but meaningful and useful nonetheless. So I think we'll all get along just fine.
When do you
I think you're forgetting a question there.
No?
What do you want to be good at?
Oh,
Come on. You gotta follow the class rules too.
okay. Nope. Yezin is right. Yezin is right, students. What I want to be good at.
Class dismissed.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Finish
I thought we were.
We're all friends here. We're all having a good time. Come on.
We're having a good time. Yes, I just would like to further my magical knowledge, and that's why I've come here. There's supposedly some interesting ley lines and sources of power, and some intermingling, if you will, and he kind of winks at Snick, of different power sources. So we'll see what we can find.
Oh. So is that why you came here? Because of the power sources that we offer that you don't have in the material plane?
I wouldn't put it just like that. You make it sound like we're here to take something from you, but yes. I'm just here to observe and study and learn how these things work.
Said Snick. You know how these things work?
I mean, I know how metal stuff works and like gears. I don't know so much. Like, I know a little bit about the arcane side, but probably not the extent Mr. Professor over here does.
Oh, I'm here to learn as well. There's not much that I know either.
Yeah, Lyra?
Lyra notes the smirk on Teddy's face.
What do you know about the magic around here? Well, you're new here, but is the magic different from where you're from? What was it?
Woodhold. Evora and Woodhold. Evora. However you want to say it. Yeah, we have magic over there.
Is it any different than the magic you've seen being used here in Tel Ralad? Or
No, not necessarily. I mean, there's a lot of druids there, so a lot of...
Oh, are you a druid as well?
so,
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
so nature magic.
Yeah. Living, dead, you know.
Oh, dead.
Little bit
Dead
of
magic, eh?
The circle of life.
Yes, I want to work closely with a druid.
The circles and the cycles of life.
And is that
Yeah.
mainly what you are just trying to practice and get good at?
Well, yeah, that's kind of why I joined school. The academy. With Atticus, he's kind of just been teaching me some things, showing me around the museum, and I'm learning a little bit more about all the druid paths, but I'm really interested in the Circle of the Stars. I think I might get into that.
Oh.
Circle of stars.
That sounds real nice.
I like the
I'm
stars.
familiar with this.
I like the moon.
Now, just pointing out the obvious here, stars don't really present themselves here. So,
Yeah. Where are they?
Yes, there is no nightfall.
I mean, it's... Yeah.
it's the best it's gonna get.
Yeah, to be
Yeah.
fair, you get some, but not like a full blast.
Yeah.
Depending on whose model you prescribe to, I would say that they are always there, and we just can't see them.
That's what I was gonna say. They're there. You just only see the really bright ones.
The brightest ones.
I
was
can't
that
disagree with that because we use that for navigating in the Sea of Silt a lot. When you can see them, honestly.
We like to follow the brown star.
How'd you know what my nickname was?
Yezin the Brown Star. Okay. Got it. Yeah, okay.
His street name is Yezzy Brown.
That's DJ Yezzy Brown to you.
So, 3 days it's gonna take us, huh?
Yeah, let's
little
save
bit
some
less
of this
than
for the
that.
ride.
Yeah,
We do have some time.
yeah. As that everyone looks over. Carmichael's half asleep as the sun starts to go down as much as it can possibly go down to the horizon, and we can fade to the next morning as everyone excuse me, as everybody starts to wake up. Carmichael took a shift driving, so
Also, you said he took a shit.
Totally what I heard.
you wake up.
We wake up, it's crashed.
fat,
We're going the
dumb.
wrong way.
Everyone's on fire. Just start rolling damage.
We all just sound like Grape Lady.
We're in a completely different world. Like, Carmichael, what did you do? I don't know.
Actually, this is Theodore's first night in Windriel.
No.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
no, indeed.
Oh no!
You-
Roll for night terrors.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you know what, you weren't like prepped or anything. So we'll go around the horn and we'll do Theodore last. But Snick, when you have your dreams, has the dream changed at all since the last one, or is it the same or different, or is it just dust?
This one's different. Because the stress of all these new people. This one is more like flashbacks to when she was younger and just like street fights that she would get into all the time. Because she was super small and had to fight for food, so she was just like scrappy, like just like meh, on people's faces.
That's so
More
terrible.
like, okay, you got your claws, you got your tail, remember those if these people come at you.
Poor Snick. So that's what you see as you're laying there. So no one else can see it. That's what you see as your dust is painting the picture of your dream. Is it kind of just you see it like coalesce out of your mind and hits the edge of the ship and quickly whisks away into the dunes. But is there anything else, or is that just fighting for your food?
Fighting for the food.
Fighting for the food. Old Travie Travis. What does Travis see while he's sleeping?
Ferris wheels, merry-go-round.
Travis is also dreaming about food. He's dreaming about those cookies that Snick offered him at the orphanage. But this time, the cookies are made of flesh. They're just like this circular patty, and they're like soft and they're mushy, and he's eating so many of them, so many. And
Hamburger.
it's an orphan burger.
It's a raw burger.
And then it just he sees himself so bloated. He's so full and satiated, and that's basically like he's almost at that point like of sleep where you're not really like you're just falling off. Like he thinks he's so satisfied that he might actually fall asleep, but alas, he does not.
Anyone that pays attention is like, you could almost literally see the dust that's forming off of Travis's stomach is in the shape of a giant pot belly as it whisks away. Lyra, what does Lyra see as she's sleeping? Well, daydreaming.
This twilight night, I guess. Lyra is seeing her map that she pulled out earlier, and she's thinking of how everybody's saying the stars don't exist, but she's seen the stars, and the stars are on the map, and they kind of are floating off the map, making their way into the sky.
Fuck yeah. Excuse me. As you're focusing on that dream, is everyone taking the same time to rest and letting Carmichael drive, or are you doing shifts?
I would suggest shifts.
So
Ifs is actually definitely what
Carmichael.
fucking Carmichael. So so what you could just do, you want to do 3 and 3, so 3 people are awake while 3 people are asleep
Okay.
for the 4 hours. Who is on the awake shift while Lyra is sleeping?
I think Kenny would have slept
But that-
last because he's
At first,
got
yeah.
the opposite of jet lag. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
Oh, he'd be awake.
a little bit longer.
Yeah, longer.
Yeah.
Were you including Carmichael in that 6-person? I'll take whatever shift is opposite Carmichael,
Gotcha.
so that we have somebody driving.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll say Carmichael's on the first shift just because he's a little baby boy and he's just so tired.
Yeah. Travis would be awake for first shift.
Awake for first. Cool. So so that would be first. Which shift are you sleeping, Lyra? The first one or the second one?
Opposite of Carmichael. If Carmichael's driving, I'm sleeping.
If
Not
Carmichael's
dealing with that.
driving, he's sleeping.
Dealing with that.
Okay, so you're sleeping second shift.
Okay.
Okay, so whoever is awake for second shift, we'll just say, you could see as Lyra is dreaming. You can see her dust just kind of floating away, but you see kind of her. It almost looks like she's weightless a little bit, like lifts off of the deck a tiny bit, and is a little like that glow from within color is just a little bit more. It almost gives off like a dim light at this point as she's, and you're not very. I mean, fuck it. If you want to roll, oh fuck, do we have Foundry up? Yes, we do. If you want to try and do a perception check on yourself, if you think you're cognizant enough of it.
Roll for self-awareness.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
She is aware.
yeah, so totally. So you kind of feel, and you feel strange as you're thinking about your stars and the star maps, and you kind of notice as well, like, and as soon as you do actualize it, you kind of just sink back down and your hair settles and I assume you have like some sort of robes or floofiness on you, something not tied down. Yeah, it all settles back down and goes right back to business as usual.
I feel like my body hums when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, you're like a tuning fork.
Yeah.
Who else is awake? Who else is awake right now?
First shift or second shift?
Who's awake first shift? Me and you and Snick.
I'm awake. Yeah, you said Carmichael's sleeping right now.
Correct.
So I'm awake
Okay.
for first shift.
So I'll ask the two of you. What? If any of you actually you're asleep. Actually, so I'm gonna ask. No, you guys are awake. Let me get this.
We'll get it.
Who? Am I sleeping? What's happening?
I'm confused.
You're sleeping.
Can we write like a full
You're not-
chart of who's sleeping versus who's not sleeping?
totally can.
I have completely
Well,
confused myself.
I need a spreadsheet
Well,
right now.
nobody's sleeping, so you know.
Yeah, true.
First shift.
Whoever is conscious near me, I want to ask, what is that?
It's what?
I point to Lyra, like lofting in her resting place and glowing.
Oh, she's elves. They're different. They're magical.
Yeah, then I point to Snick. What about and her? She's
She's just like clawing like this in her sleep like a dog.
She's a mouse folk. They burrow. This is what they do.
what is this mist?
Oh, that's the
Blink dust.
it's the dream mist, blink dust. So
You're in for a real nice surprise when you go to sleep, buddy.
well, sleep. That's the
When you go to a nice semi-conscious state of mind.
think about it this way. You never fully lose consciousness intentionally.
See. And I will emit these spores.
Oh yeah.
Sure will.
Yep. And we gather them up and then we sell them.
You sell their dreams?
Yeah, they're a good source of profit. You got a problem with that?
No, I suppose not.
We gather them up, and then once we get it, you can never have that dream again.
It's a special, unique dream. It's a one and only.
There's probably a good chance you might want to roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You never know though. Would you even,
People-
Yeah, it's a strange world.
He's in an absorbing mood. He's fully
Fair enough.
now. Yeah.
Fully susceptible right now.
Yeah, well, we just introduced ourselves. I know you guys.
We're friends.
We're
Me and
Travis
friends.
are bros.
I mean, I'll roll it.
Yeah, I mean, only if he wants to do an insight.
I might be doing really badly. I don't know.
How you doing?
I'm also probably doing really badly. I should probably check.
All right, you wanted it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Ooh, was it tie goes to the defender?
Yeah, that does go to the.
Don't worry, he's probably. What did I get? Oh, I don't see it.
A 9.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Get a
bad.
9.
So Nimbletooth got a 17, Theodore got a 17, and Yezin got a 9. I think the giveaway is like, if Zveek could wink and like give you a thumbs up, it's what he's doing.
Yezin's trying to like scramble to put something together. Like this is our dream canter right here. It's gonna go right in here, and it's just like a can and like.
It's literally
Just like-
it's just sardines
Just shaking
again.
his head.
Ah, I see. Okay. Very, very good, gentlemen. I see, yeah.
So, so we have your consent, is what you're saying? As we'd like to.
I tell you what. Since it's my first, maybe we just let it drift.
See where it goes. I like where your head's at. All right.
Cut the new guy a break. You know, just...
All right, you know the first one is usually the most. It's usually the most unique. After that, you start.
I don't believe a fucking word you're saying.
Yezin turns over to Travis, just like fist bumps, like, yeah, we got another.
And he stands up and actually he does want to explore the skiff a little bit. So, what are we talking about here? What is the layout of this thing? Is there just a top deck, or is there like an under?
So yeah, so think of these skiffs as like this one specifically. It's a single deck. It's like a large canoe, so it's a lot longer than it is wide, and then off each side is like an outrigger, like a little pontoon almost. That's kind of you ever seen like a canoe with pontoons on it, like outriggers? So as it goes through the dunes, it kind of keeps itself right. But you have a fair amount of space in the front, so you can fit you guys comfortably with some supplies, and in between the two outriggers is netting and stuff, so it's like almost hammocks even. You can lay out there if you want, but underneath you isn't supported. You're just kind of hovering in the net.
And what are we talking about? A sail? What's our propulsion here?
Yep, it's all winds and sails, multiple sails and stuff like that. They're really cool, like sharp angled sails that have a lot of intricate rigging, so you could like pull on levers and they'll cut into the wind really cool ways, real sharp turns.
A lot of intricate rigging that makes no sense to anyone but Yezin.
Yep. Exactly.
I beg to differ. I don't even know what these do.
I just don't pull that
Totally
one.
winging it.
Bake it till you make it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the cook.
This is not my skill set.
It's like we're playing Pillars of Eternity.
I just imagine like some of the ropes just go in a fucking circle.
Exactly.
Those are the ones for Carmichael.
Right. Those are the dummy ropes.
Make him feel like he's doing something.
Right.
Poor kid.
Carmichael, pull quicker. Pull on the rope quicker. Come on, get.
Just bleeding rug burn all over his hands.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah, so Yezin, are you still exploring the ship, or is that what you're looking for?
Right before second watch would come up, he'd find some place to get a little privacy, and then he would throw his bedroll over himself and then swap out, and he's back to Nimbletooth.
Are you guys? Is anyone awake clocking him? I mean, if you want to try and see what's going on, or just it's totally up to you. But cool, yeah. So you did just all of a sudden Travis is
Looking at over his shoulders.
yeah.
Oh,
Now I trust Travis with my life.
and you should.
Oh no.
Next morning, who the fuck are you?
It is I've returned.
Where'd Travis go? My boy!
He'll be back. Don't worry about that. He, she, they'll be back.
R.I.P. Travis.
Welcome back.
I think we have to do second group's nightmares, dreams now.
Yeah. So as the shifts change, Yezin, so Carmichael like begrudgingly gets up and like is trying to he's like holding one eye to like, okay, yeah, I got this, and he's like, yeah.
Hey, hang on, Danny. Can you, in explicit detail, tell us Carmichael's?
Oh, I totally can. Well, I mean, actually, so you would know, because you don't see each other's dreams theoretically, but I'll definitely describe it just for the fuck of it. So Carmichael, he's like kind of hunched over on one of the little catamaran nets, and so he's just passed out, and his dream is that he just does everything right. Like and not even like these crazy intricate things. Like he just wakes up, it's a beautiful day, and the sun is shining through the window at the museum. He goes and does his rounds. He's turning the corner with his oatmeal to give it to the students, and he like just perfectly dodges out of the way of the corner he always cuts too short and crashes into, and it's just this like ridiculous monologue of like him just having a normal day, and like every time he gets to something where he normally slips, like and steps out of the way, like no. And so it's almost like a replay of the day before when he crashed into, Lyra's room and spilled the oatmeal everywhere. But as he gets to Lyra's door with the oatmeal, there's like the oatmeal starts to boil and roil a little bit, and out of the oatmeal, like the same blink dust that you would see come out of someone's head starts to fill the room. It's almost like the oatmeal is a canister just pouring smoke out of the blink dust, and right before he wakes up, there's like yellow eyes in the dust and just consumes him. And then that's when he wakes up, just like, whoa. So yeah, Carmichael wakes up screaming.
Damn. Must have been a good dream.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you all right, boy?
I don't know. I haven't been. That's a relative question.
That one will fetch a great silver, so you know.
What?
Never you mind. It's your shift now.
Okay. He like stumbles into the seat trying to, do it dead. Gets caught on the rope and tugs his boat loose.
Zvik, I need you to listen to me very carefully right now. Make sure Carmichael doesn't fuck us up.
Yep. Yeah. And you also realize, like, Zvik didn't fall asleep with you. So he's just out of sync with Carmichael.
Shit.
So, what, who else didn't go? We did, now who's sleeping? It would be, Nimbletooth, Yezin, and, Theodore, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, Nimbletooth, what is your dream? Oh wait, no, you had the patty. You did the patty.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
he did. Okay.
That's right.
Meat.
Yeah, it's just fantasy hamburger
Dreams.
Fantasy hamburger.
made of children.
I guess that's me then.
Yep.
So Yezin dreams, and he sees a dune in the Silt Sea, and that dune crashes apart, and up comes a giant, huge, massive catamaran city structure. Just crash through the dune and come down, and and his view kind of like just zooms into the platforms. And on the platforms, all of the workers look rotted, and their veins are bulgy, and their eyes aren't quite right, and their movements aren't quite right. And I think that's probably as much as he sees at that point.
Yeah, that's the big reveal is you like look over and you see one of the guys like turn to you and he's all fucked up and he's got like what looks like lichen almost growing on him and in weird spots. Spooky. Ooh, the fun.
We are playing Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, this is just Call of Cthulhu, by the way, guys. Sorry. I tricked you. I got you.
What if it's not an elder god?
Yeah. What if it's Travis? Travis is the big bad the whole time.
No, Travis, how could you deceive me?
It's my boyish good looks.
And you wanted it all along. It's what you wanted.
At some point, Travis, you got something on your cheek, like scratches at it and just like the skin peels, like it won't come off.
Yeah, his face just turns into a skeleton like you have seen my secrets. So this is a strange feeling for Theodore. You're used to, just relaxing and you slowly start to fade off, but this is like you get this sense of like neutrality. It's very weird. So you're cognizant, but you can feel your body needs to rest, so you have to relax, but you can still reflect on things, or you can let your mind wander. So especially wizards and mages, since when no one knows when this happened, but they value this time so much more because they get to essentially like double or triple their learnings, because they can go through the stuff they're learning throughout the day and do reflashes and stuff. So
yeah, and they get an extra 4 hours to read.
Exactly. So what the fuck happens to you?
Oh Christ. He is jet lagged in a sense. He's in a new time zone, if you will, and this has been pretty traumatic meeting these people. The whole death and dismemberment clause. So I think he would actually really want to fall asleep. Like he would want to have an end to this day. You know what I mean? So I think he would fall into a dream state for sure.
Yeah, so you're just kind of you're riding the wave.
Yeah.
So what do you dream about?
Theodore would be, in his dream, he would awake at his normal quarters in the academy where he's lived for the last, God knows, 20 plus years. Do his morning rituals, but almost in like time frames, like skipping, Yeah. Like not walking down the hallway, just walking out the door and then being at the end of the hallway, just kind of teleporting through his day until he happens upon a library where he sees a strange thing crawl in through the window. A solar, an angel, if you will, but crawling upside down on the wall, down across the floor and along the sides of the wall, going into the books, and then opening its mouth and sucking the words out of the pages and putting them back one by one, going through the library.
So good.
Theodore would try to shout, scream for help or to stop, and no words would come out. That powerless feeling. You
could see as you try to, the words turn into the blink dust, and it's just sucked up with the words off the book.
Fuck you. Then he would give chase to that creature, and just throwing whatever he can at it. Stools, books, candelabras, whatever he's got. Throwing
Stools.
It at him.
Just throwing shit. What would you say is the first thing you throw?
A candelabra.
Candelabra.
Yeah.
Is it still lit, or is it?
Yeah.
It's still lit. So as you pick it up and you kind of reel back, all the fire gets put out. So now you have the smoke, but the smoke again is all that blink dust. And as you throw it, and it was perfect shot downtown, just hits it square in the chest, and everything just turns to the dust, and you kind of like double blink, and you're like, what the fuck was that?
So fucking awake?
Yeah, everybody's starting to wake.
Yeah, he just
Oh,
Good morning.
yes, and where's the can? Quick! He's trying to.
Wafts it away.
No, I wasn't ready.
Oh,
All right,
damn
let
it,
you
yeah.
down.
Lyra's like actively ducking, like he's throwing something.
Yeah.
When did you
God damn
get
it.
back here?
He just stands up and points at the two of them boys. I said, leave it.
What?
I've always been here.
Don't collect my dust.
Wait. What?
You know, for sale.
These two.
You know, the dream dust.
You know,
The blink
for
dust.
sale.
Collect it for resources.
They're trying to steal my dreams.
You know, to sell them.
Yezin can't even like hold back the smile. He's just laughing.
It's the sand. It's the sand from this.
So you should probably put some water in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've tried collecting it. I've never been able to, so I don't think it's a thing. She's not even looking.
You don't have the proper blink dust collector.
And everybody knows that you can't collect your own dust.
I didn't say I tried collecting my own dust. That'd be impossible. That's just asinine. But what do I know?
I mean, you've thought about using the dust for your bobs, haven't you?
It's impossible. And also, they make a terrible reactant. You need something explosive. Dream dust is not explosive. I've tried. It doesn't ignite.
Oh, because you need the nightmare dust.
Right. There's only special dust that will work.
And she looks up, but she's not looking at them. She's looking at Theo, just giving him the they're just fucking with you eyes. She's just
Just rolling your eyes.
Lyra's shaking her head. She's looking through her book. She's like, "This is not right. This is not right."
He just mouths the snake. Thank you. He fucking collects himself, tries to like put together any kind of fucking self-respect.
It's his first time. Go a little easy on him.
You are not an ally.
Yeah? No more cookies for you then. Oh, I have cookies for everyone.
Except for you, Travis.
There were cookies, and ain't nobody tell me.
I forgot. My really good friend gave them to me, and I forgot. I'm just gonna hand everyone a snickerdoodle. Except,
Yeah.
I know.
And don't be fooled. Just because they're named Snickerdoodle doesn't mean that she's part of the cookie. There's none of her in there.
Just your disappointment.
I'm sorry. Did you assume there was going to be people in this cookie?
Knowing where the cookie came from, but also, A, I'm alive. B, my name is not that. My name is Snick. It has nothing to do with the cookie.
You can name things after yourself without putting something of yours in it.
Oh, that's misleading.
Okay, so if you were to make a cookie, what would you put in it?
I don't think we want the answer to this question.
That is a good question.
We're all headed. Change the subject real quick.
Who eats the cookies?
I will have.
I for sure eat the cookie.
I will have a snickerdoodle if that was the question. Yes.
Hell yeah. Does everybody except does Nimbletooth eat one?
No.
Okay.
They're a lie. The cookies are a lie.
Cookies are a lie.
Lyra's gonna have one as well.
Yeah, I want to check it out first.
It's just gunpowder.
It's an actual grenade, but a cookie on top of it.
There's a grenade in my cookie.
I knew it.
I've never met Stick before, and I would check it out first. I would see if perhaps it was poison or anything.
So when you touch
seen
the
it.
cookie, it's like definitely has like a, what's the best word? I guess like a hum, like a sizzle, but it's not like a poisonous or toxic. There's definitely
You're not helping.
There's
Yeah.
there's definitely
Not like
something.
poison or anything, but it is actively sizzling.
No, not like that. Like it just feels like it just feels like a little bit extra. It feels magical almost.
I've already eaten.
Oh, dope.
I'm gonna watch him.
Yeah. So whoever does end up eating the cookie gets a point of inspiration because Gertrude is a bad bitch like that.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, like Yezin like eats the thing, but like it's like the cookie monster eating something where just there's stuff everywhere.
Who's
Have it in your mouth.
who's standing behind Zvik? But it's Carmichael. We all know it's Carmichael. I don't even know why I asked that. So as Zvik takes one of his cookie, he just mashes it against the side of his rock head, and it just sends the cookie dust and all his silt sea sand flying everywhere, and Carmichael's just covered in all this bullshit.
Lyra's gonna pocket her cookie and
Got it, brother.
wait some time to see if it does anything to anyone.
Perfect.
You see Snick eating one, and she's just like,
These are delicious. Thank you.
"You're
She's
welcome."
just awkwardly nodding, like,
But we'll
It's
see.
not
Delicious.
dangerous.
let's see.
And also,
Oh no, I don't think they are. I just want to save it for later. I already had a good berry.
It's better than a good
It's
berry.
just stuffing.
Please stop looking at me.
I'm just not hungry right now. I just woke up.
Ooh, you gotta have
Thank you.
breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day.
That's true.
So as the day trudges on, it's kind of just the same scenery. It's not as it's not like what Yezin's used to in the south, where it's just rolling dunes and an ocean of sand like the Sahara per se. It's more like it's rocky outcroppings and very, very high desert. So it's sandy, it's cactusy, it's rocky. So it's a pretty varied landscape, but it's just kind of rinse and repeat. It just feels like the same reds and browns over and over and over. So it's a little boring.
I would be.
Sucks to sail.
Oh, I think it's not that bad. I mean, it's a lot more to see than the sea. The ocean is pretty boring. At least there.
You're right. Water is boring.
It is a bit smoother, though. I will say.
You can't stand on it though. So
Some can. I've seen it.
I've seen
What?
it.
There is magic that allows that. Trying to razzle dazzle you. I've seen it.
He gave you a jazz hand.
Oh, look at Mr. Educated coming in here saying,
know a
"Ooh,
guy."
I've seen people walk on water."
Yes, with
No, but that's
dil-
actually pretty cool. Do tell me about that.
with diligent study and discipline. If you read enough books, you too can walk on water, Yezin.
you have to read more than one book in order to learn how to walk on water.
I'd say yes, quite a few, more than a few.
That doesn't seem efficient at all.
Well,
You can't put it all into one book.
Are there particular, is there any particular books I should be looking for to learn how to walk on water? Like a idiot's guide to walking on water.
you know, I don't think I've ever heard that proposed before. Magic for the layman. You might be onto something, Yezin.
what if you just get a running start and you just run really fast? Maybe you can just skip across the water.
Theodore's in the middle of this conversation, just gonna walk away from all of you and just start writing things down and going through a book.
I mean, I've seen lizards do it on hot sand. So you know.
Hold up, TM. That's my idea.
He just holds up one finger over his shoulder back at you.
There are some druids back home that can walk on water. Some can even breathe underwater.
And now let me get this straight. Now druids don't read books to learn, right?
I mean, we do.
Oh.
From the back of the ship.
Question over.
Some books, but innately we have magic, and
Yeah,
the better
see?
we get. Yeah.
So it's better.
Do you have
don't-
magic?
Yes.
What kind of magic do you have?
Just some of the stuff that I have on me.
Oh, okay.
Magic.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Some of my blades are a little bit magical.
Lyra looks to see if she can see his blades.
There you go. This one on my hip. This one. This one's called spleen. This one here.
That's a nice name.
Yeah.
Starts like, oh god.
Does that do what its name implies?
Yeah, it gets right to the point.
Oh,
I love it.
Yeah. It's specifically made to get right to the point.
It's
Very
a
nice.
rounded off knife, has no point.
It's a plate. It's just a plate. Yeah.
It's actually a butter knife.
Yezin, you're driving currently, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys are.
Yes.
Yezin. Oh God, no.
he isn't.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no.
It's gonna be it forever now.
It's it forever.
Oh yeah.
It's it forever.
That's how he got his name.
Oh, we got
I
his
fucked
name.
up.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh fuck.
So as Yism driving along, you see you start to see a you've seen these in the Silt Sea before. It's a very simple like a well of sorts. It's just a few stones stacked on top of each other. You know when people in like streams will stack boulders on top of each other to make the little like witches signals that they think they're making and they're really not. Yeah. It's those, and it's like a marker like that out in the sand, and next to it is a like a clay earthen well that and you can see a figure standing next to it with a jar pouring into the well. Into the well. You anyone that's from here, especially from the especially Lyra, because of the druidness, and the people from the Tel Ralad would know that there's a circle of druids called the Druids of the Everwell that are dedicated to constantly filling the wells all around the sands to keep people from dying. Yeah, so you're pulling up on one.
This isn't where we're supposed to be going, is it?
No.
Or-
Yeah,
Oh,
this,
okay.
yeah, this is
2 days out, yeah.
Yeah,
Gas station.
yeah,
In the
pretty
middle of
much.
an empty highway.
Yeah.
Anybody need to get some snacks?
This is a good place to fill your water skins.
That's probably a good idea. We should probably refuel on water.
Yeah.
He doesn't like hits the brake and just does like a nice like slide. No.
Carmichael's in the
Can
well
I
dead.
fucking make a deck save? I'm facing the back of the ship, reading and writing.
Yeah. Are you coming in for a hard stop?
No, not doing a hard stop because that will rip the riggings off. He's gonna like, all right, we're stopping here and start doing all the things and like, Carmichael, remember, pull that rope. Just pull that rope.
He's just, and then he gets to the end and there's just the end of the rope. He's like,
All right.
You keep seeing the same knot over and over again.
And we're stopped and perfectly parked and like parallel parked already. He's like, I did it.
yeah. The way you have it rigged up is it like goes under over the edge of the ship and underneath a bow, like a beam, so it looks like it goes to somewhere, but it's just looped back to itself. So he can just pull and it's just a loop. It's like a gerbil wheel, so that way he can just keep himself entertained. Think he's doing something. Yeah, so as you pull up, so those of you that are familiar with like druid forms, like a starry form where you take on the aspect of stars, with this specific druid, you see they're almost like their skin is almost like translucent and watery as they're pouring from this very simple looking jar that just seems to endlessly fill this well.
We arrived already. He puts his book and everything away.
No. This is just a pit stop.
I see.
This is a good well. Refill your water skins. You do the bathroom breaks that you dare not do on ship.
Not in the well.
Yeah, that one. Not in the well. I don't feel like that. I feel like that is self-explanatory.
I agree. Yasmin.
What do you mean?
We're all in agreement.
He's not from here.
He is not from here. It would be. Do you poop in your wells back at home?
No. But
There you go.
You're-
All right.
Good to know.
If we ever get the chance to visit, we know that they're also safe.
Do not poop in wells. Yesen writes that down.
Noted.
I'm gonna hop out and go, hi!
There's 2 L's in Wells.
You can see the druid just pouring, just like he acknowledges, but he doesn't say anything. He's like, it almost looks like if you took an elf and just put like just all their features were made of almost pure water, but not quite. You can see there's some solidness to him, but he's very like his features are shifting, and he, like I said, he acknowledges you. You can see he has a very simple, like almost like a monastic robe. It's very, very plain, but he's like a water Jedi, if you will. And
Dope.
yeah, so underneath his hood, he acknowledges everyone, but he doesn't say anything. He just keeps filling his divine purpose.
Delicious.
And I look back. He's either really busy or has a vow of silence, or he's just super focused, and I don't know which.
You all been to this pit stop, as you called it, before?
No, I mean, not really. You just kind of you see a well out in the desert and you refill your water. That one's for the history books right there.
I will be sure to write that down. Yes, I will. I will write that down
water.
as soon as we get back to the ship. I will make sure that is logged.
Yezin's rules of wisdom.
So far, so good.
The druid pulls the canister back and, beckons with the canister if anybody would like to fill up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you.
Slowly filling everyone's.
Oh, skeet. Oh,
Skeet, goddamn. He's very deft in making sure that literally no water drips out from, and it's a fairly wide mouthed, simple clay jar, and when he pours from it, there's no water in the bottom. It just kind of solidifies and comes out of the mouth of the jar. But this waterfall of water somehow just kind of funnels directly into whatever size or shape container you have and fills it right up and on to the next.
Would you like a 3 count, a 6 count, or a 9 count? Goddamn.
We getting drunk. So
Lyra holds out her water skin, and you hear in Druidic tell the Druid thank you.
gives you an acknowledging nod. And if anybody else is going to want to, just top everyone else off,
Teddy,
and then
Teddy will get in line with his water skin.
Yeah,
for sure.
fills everybody.
I feel like Zveek right now is like a dog in a dog park, just in the sand, just like playing. Now that he's not on a ship.
Yeah,
Kicking his legs, kicking dirt behind himself.
totally. He's dug out
Use the bathroom.
he's dug out a huge like thing, and he's just laying in it, like rubbing his ass all in the sand. Stupid dog.
Zveek, what have I told you?
Yeah.
Bigger holes. Come on.
No, dude, Baba. And he just starts really going for it now, 2 hands.
You don't find the resources up top. You find them down below.
You almost see like a light bulb go off in his head, because he was just like digging to the sides, and then he just starts going straight down and slowly starting to disappear as you just see this huge torrent of sand flying out of the hole.
I taught him well.
Where's he going? He's gonna try to find a source or where the water's going?
Oh, I just taught him that whenever we stop, he should be doing something productive, like trying to find minerals and iron deposits and all sorts of stuff.
Oh,
I mean, that's how we make our living in the Sea of Silt.
did you find anything good like down there other than just raw metal and rocks? Just like
Oh,
that's
well,
already made? Like,
well, you can find stuff that's already made. I mean, when you dig, and especially in the Sea of Silt, any kind of desert, you get any kind of strong wind, and a dune will just cover right up anything you had. So you find ruins, you find sunken ships, you can find a whole lot of stuff.
oh. Sometimes you find a body.
More often than not, people die in the desert. I'm not gonna lie to you. People die in the desert.
All right.
Peasant's words of wisdom right there. People die in the desert.
That is very wise. And, you know, if he just happens to find anybody, you know, then we should probably honor them by processing their remains in a respectful manner.
Or let the earth take them and do its natural thing.
Are you
Or
insisting?
I like that.
Or not. You know, there's other ways to honor the dead and to make sure that their life has meaning and purpose beyond their death.
You want to eat that dead body?
Yeah, are you a
don't
cannibal?
Teddy just got done filling his water skin. He turns around, he sees Nimbletooth explaining himself, and everyone going, "What's wrong with you?"
Are you a cannibal? That's the last thing you heard. Screamed by Snake.
What's going on over there?
Well, a cannibal insinuates that, you know, the flesh has been, that the person has been murdered for the sole purpose of being used as food.
I don't think that's true.
No, it's just the general consumption of a person's being, of their physical form.
Well,
Now, I guess what constitutes cannibalism? Does he have to eat someone of his own kind, or is it kind of talking races, sentient races? Like, it's got to be human? Does it got to be not human? What constitutes?
these are all the questions that need to be answered.
Cannibalism is not such a gray area. You eat living creep things that are sentient, and that's cannibalism.
I mean,
Well,
no, because even the animals we raise as cattle, the cows and stuff, and pigs, those are sentient creatures, sentient beings that we are, in fact, eating.
yeah.
Does
And
that
someti-
mean
and
we are
sometimes-
cannibals?
And sometimes monsters will eat us. Does that make them cannibals?
No, because they're monsters.
I've met some people that are monsters. Just saying.
You hear Zveek in the background. Yeah, you're doing fine over there, buddy.
You see Zveek starting to crawl out of the gigantic fuck all hole that he just dug in the sand, and he's got what almost looks like it's like an uncut version of the ghost gems that everyone has on their body, like that gem that goes in a jewelry spot. It's just, but it's raw.
Oh, keep digging. There's probably a body that has been separated from that gem.
Zveek, come here. Let me see that.
Yeah.
I take it I want to like inspect it, I guess.
Yeah, it's pretty much literally just a raw, uncut version of what every creature that's sentient has affixated into their body.
Would I know if these things like sell well in like the Sea of Silt or anywhere, or
They're, I don't want to say common. They're like an uncommon type of thing, but it's kind of like they're like an amplifier almost. It helps, amplify whatever things you're trying to do. They're very susceptible to emotion as well.
oh, fantastic! I take it and I put it in the dream catcher can. Like, oh, we're gonna get yours tonight now. We got the means in mode.
No, I told you both already.
I
Leave
don't know
it.
what you're talking about.
Just leave it. Just.
All right, Zeke, we're getting ready. You
Yeah,
better
let's
fill
get
that
back.
hole back in.
Yeah, we better get back to the ship. We better get on our way.
Yes, I do need to find. I'm gonna look. Is there a bush nearby?
Yeah, there's some sort of scrub bush. Yeah.
All right.
There's a hole.
He just made a giant hole.
Take it to the hole.
I'll use the bush. Thank you.
I mean,
Oh.
if you want, I'll make sure that you don't fall in. I'll hold your hand.
You seem a bit hungry. I'll find a bush. Thank you.
Are you sure? I mean,
Quite sure. Thank you.
I'm just trying to make sure that your transition to Tel Ralad and Windreel is as comfortable for you as possible. And we're very giving people, just so you know.
Oh, yeah, it's been eye-opening. Yeah, thank you so much.
There's no shame in bodily functions here, just so you know. We all do it.
Yes. But I don't need you to watch while I'm trapped in a hole.
You don't.
I will
No.
use that bush over there. Thanks. I appreciate it very much, Nimble2. It's a very kind gesture, but
Well,
I think I'll choose to make do.
Okay. Well, your modesty has been noted.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. And he's gonna go find a bush.
Nimbletooth in my brain is the toilet from Look Who's Talking Now. That's just like, oh, give me a pee-pee. Oh, I need your pee-pee. I can't stop. I don't want to be like this, but here we are. Oh boy, the poor fucking elf has gone back to dumping his water into the well. And I assume everybody's, after you relieve yourself in your bush, everyone's getting back on. All right, yeah. Zveek,
Thank you, kind elf.
he just gives you another acknowledging nod through his robes.
Thank you.
Zveek fills the hole in like halfway because he's just over it. He's like, I tried pretty much. Just like, oh, that's good enough. Looks good for my house. And so everybody loads back on. Would anyone have different dreams from the past night, these next 2 days?
No, I think my dream would go back to his always that persistent dream that he has about, just something that's really like so precious that just is always like unattainable.
Yeah.
I think I'd be having like the same dream, but like different variations of, but all pretty much the same.
Yeah, remembering different parts of it, but not like groundbreakingly. Yeah.
Correct.
Anyone else? Because otherwise we could start fast forwarding to the third morning.
I think Theo would have continuations on his dream, just pursuing that creature.
Yeah, each time it's the same thing. You get to a different, like, he gets
Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, he's at a different book and you throw a different thing and you're trying all these
Yeah.
options and it does the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Carmichael, same shit. He's just
Perfect.
consumed, but he's absolutely a perfect boy.
He's not stubbed his toe once.
Until the end when he's consumed by his blink dream. But
I'd say before Lyra goes to bed, she's gonna eat that cookie, and nobody's watching.
just like mouse scrolling it away on the side.
Oh, why's it gotta be a mouse?
That's profiling.
Shit. You
That's racist.
you possum it off to the side. Yeah, so now whoever did eat it, you get a point of inspiration because Gertrude got it like that.
Oh, Gertie.
Got that good.
Oh, wow, Gertie.
Oh, Gertrude's got that good.
That's an old woman.
You old fox. You old fox. She's just a kitsune in
Maybe
disguise.
just like me, she just needs some moisturizer.
That's all. She's really 28, looking fine. A lot of rough miles out there in the orphanage.
Jesus.
Hey, everybody needs moisturizer. That's how you keep the flesh supple.
Oh, no. I wish he wasn't right. So yeah, end of the third night, you start to, everyone wakes up, you do your morning rituals, and before long, Yezin, you see the Carmichael's, kind of guiding you like, oh, I've been here before. You can kind of see the stuff, the tracks in the sand that haven't blown away yet, and you're just kind of you're kind of entertaining Carmichael, like, okay, buddy, I got it. Yeah, left, right, left, got it, buddy. And whatever he says is kind of backwards, but
yeah, buddy. Now you just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing just fantastic.
He's practicing his knots, and he keeps getting his hands tied in the ropes, and it's just not going well.
You definitely got a career in something there.
You got a career in something. But yeah, so slowly you start to approach, and you see it's it almost looked like it used to be this old stone tower that had collapsed and stuff. It's not very tall anymore. You could tell that it almost looked like it broke in half, and both broken halves are sticking out of the sand. And as you start to approach, it's almost inset into the ground where the archaeologists have pulled back the sand once the tower was visible, and they start finding the typical archaeology site where people are using magic to sweep away, little gust spells to sweep away the sand, and they have magical barriers set up, like people are holding concentration spells of different wall spells to make it so the sand doesn't fill back in and things like that. And you see you actually see some what you locals would know as legal undead, also used as being just like a labor force. They have big stone boxes filled with things, filling stones into boxes and carrying it off to the side and throwing it out. But the telltale sign about a legally cast undead is they have like a wispy green trail to them. They leave behind a little like a wispy ghost to themselves. Yes, that's what you pull up to.
Carmichael, do you remember who we're supposed to be meeting here?
Historian Katani. She kind of runs the operation out here.
All right, Historian Katani.
Yeah, she's real pretty. One time I almost brought her oatmeal and I almost got it to her, but we're gonna get it next time.
Has anyone here else been brought oatmeal by Carmichael?
He just looks at the ground.
You mean it?
Hit the ground. Almost.
Carmichael, how many people have you almost brought oatmeal to?
All of them.
Carmichael, when we get back, we're gonna help you with that.
I've burned a lot of people.
Have you tried cold oats?
You can see this like
Just some oats, you pre-cook them, and then when they're done, you let them dry again, and then you put some fresh milk. And wait, you know what? Let's have you not carry anything liquid. Maybe just some fruits. Bring them some nice fruits, some toasted bread.
Have you ever been stabbed with a banana on accident?
No, Carmichael, I can't say that I have.
I didn't think it was possible. And here we are. And he like pulls his arm back, and there's just like a fresh cut in his hand.
Oh, Carmichael.
Oh, Carmichael.
Oh, Carmichael.
Carmichael.
A banana did that?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
How?
I don't know.
Was it
What?
not ripe yet?
I mean,
Wait, are you asking if the banana was ripe, or if its arm was?
in all fairness, his arm is looking pretty ripe.
Why would I be asking?
Oh,
if his arm was ripe.
that is the question you asked. That's right.
I meant the banana.
With that, you see
We all know that a banana, when it's ripe, is softer. It's not harder.
That's why I asked. I wanted to know if he got cut by a soft banana. And now that I'm saying this out loud, I feel like the fool.
Well, it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll get to the bottom of his soft banana story.
I need you to never again say we'll get to the bottom of his soft banana.
with that, out of the dig site, a very beautiful dark-skinned woman comes up with glasses and like a magic quill and approaches. And with that, we'll take a fucking break before we talk about fucking bananas anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck! That poor kid. All right, we'll take a little tenor. Everybody, go get your soft bananas. Let me find the right button and let me mute this stream so you don't hear all our talk about wieners in between. So we'll see you guys in a little bit. Didn't go. So yeah, so we're going to real quick. Just my mic is real shitty right now for some reason. You could probably hear my basement. So I'm gonna try one thing. If it doesn't work, we're just gonna roll with it. So here we go. Switch it to this. No, it looks like it's still. Yeah, I can still see it.
Mm-hmm.
How about this?
Better. Capital bang.
Better? Well, let me try that then. Broadcast. Still the same.
No.
Yeah, it's in default device maybe. How about now? No. I can see it's still picking up my room tone. All right, cool. So whatever, we're gonna do this. They can hear my good mic. Apparently, you guys can't. No biggie.
Lou is not an ally. He's Defoe.
Let me unplug my radon fucking fan real quick so it'll quiet up some.
All right, now I'm just starting to get creeped out by Willem Dafoe. Just
I
like
love that
staring
picture.
down at me now.
It's a good one.
It's so good.
I don't know if that's a wig.
All right, well,
It's glorious either way.
but yeah, so you guys are gonna hear a little bit of the room noise. Can't really do anything about it, so we're gonna have some fun. Cool. So let's start up Sirenscape again.
Let's try to have fun now, guys. Come
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, this time
Jesus.
Yeah, seriously, I'm not having any
Feeling.
fun at all.
You fucking pricks.
boring.
All right, so we have just arrived at our camp. So right as you guys are talking about all your sharp, hard, soft bananas.
Wait, so we were saying is that after the bananas we came to this new area.
Correct. Correct.
What?
So this very, very beautiful, studious presenting dark-skinned woman. She has her hair back in a bun. She has like reader glasses, and she has like almost like a parchment with a quill that's writing itself as she's you could tell she's controlling it, but she's not speaking or doing anything. It's just writing down notes for her.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, as she approaches, it's just she had come out of the what's it called, the dig site up to you guys.
Oh, I forgot to write the name down before I walked in. What did Carmichael say the name was?
It said it was Historian Katani.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I assume you're here for the relics back to Atticus?
Yeah, Atticus.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. You guys are early.
Are
Yes, thanks to our friend here. I gesture to Yezin.
You're welcome.
This is exciting. I really hope we have a really good haul this time, and I really hope that we can get these back to the museum so we can study them fully.
Well, we're gonna do our best to make sure that they get back.
Excellent. So you see
It
her.
is our mission.
She almost just like shuts everybody off once she is so excited. She just turns on her heels and starts rushing down the hill, and kind of rounds up some of the people, and you can see them stop what they're doing with their magic, where they uncovering more stuff, and they kind of just let it sit for right now with their tools and go over to. They're already pre-packaged, almost like in crates. Some of the crates tops are off, so they're nailing the tops back on. But and then they're just motioning to a lot of the undead, and the undead are kind of yip yip ho 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 ho, you know, yup 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 yup, and it's just basic skeletons and zombies and stuff like that. You know that certain people will, when they die, when they're getting towards old age, they'll sell the rights to their bodies to that payment will go to the families, and then their bodies will be used as legal undead.
Nice. Can I follow her down there into the dig site?
Sure.
I'm going to try.
Yeah, no, it's you can you can see that it's very inviting. It doesn't seem to be anybody trying to stop you, or there isn't any sort of guards or anything like that.
Yeah, I need to peruse. This is fascinating.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Theodore's going to walk up to one of the sigilists that were keeping the barrier up, and just inspect their magic, and just like kind of like over their shoulders, like looking at the sigils that they're tracing, and then any iconology.
Yeah. So what they're actually doing is setting up. They have, like, for lack of better terms, almost like little mini obelisks or totems that they have inscribed runes in them, and they'll set them up almost like an invisible fence, and then they just concentrate on the one of the two, and then they both light up, and then it creates a small little, like a windshield, if you will.
Okay. I won't disturb their concentration, but I will definitely butt in.
Yeah, you actually start to notice one of the sigils. I don't want to say it's familiar, but it has familiar shapes. So you don't specifically know that sigil, but it is part of a lexicon that you might have looked at before, you've seen before. You just don't know what it is.
I'll make a copy of it. I would draw it quickly if I could.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's just, real swirly, arcane calligraphy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excellent.
So yeah, Teddy's just gonna be wandering this dig site, just inspecting things, looking at the undead a little too close as they go about their business.
Little Tooth is gonna look around. He's gonna hop up on some of the crates and try to take a look at what's being put inside.
Same thing.
What's in this one?
So you're just seeing they have like big chunks of slabs that have fallen and shattered. They're just kind of collecting them up as best they can, and what they'll do is they'll brush all the sand away and then float them up, as even though they're broken in many pieces, as it would be whole, and then setting them down in the crates to try and keep them as close to intact, so when they get back to the museum, it's not like do you have a number 4? Everybody trying to put pieces together.
Is looking at, it's just a bunch of rocks, and then he's gonna go to the next one. Anything shiny, anything small,
there are some little bits and baubles laying around. They're not like particularly shiny. They have been laying out under some sand for a while. But you do see a couple smaller shapes
in the crate.
Yeah, so they're in the process of loading them in the crates. There's still some in the sand, and there's some in the crate. Like they're fairly uncovered in the sand. They're not like just like a little thing sticking out. But...
I've fallen into this crate. And he's trying to pocket something.
If you want, with the I fall into the crate. If you want to roll a deception. Oh no, I've fallen. I'm so clumsy.
Oops.
11.
I rolled an 11.
Okay.
He's gonna grab some of the straw and throw it up.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. And then roll a sleight of hand.
Hey, better.
Oh, okay. Go, let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, so what you got?
I was gonna say, I think with that like deception, Zvik was probably right there and genuinely thinks that he fell in. So Zvik is gonna try to help him, like help him get up, like a bad claw machine.
Yeah. So
Does he actually grab me?
yeah, I mean it's so you position yourself perfectly where the people that are controlling the undead are a little bit obscured, and really the only thing close to you is another undead that's, you know, I don't want to say sentient, but has eyes. So you do the thing. Some people look over just like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? But it's pretty successful. And yeah, and then you Zvik just the claw by the back of your belt and picks you up like yo booba.
Unhand me, you sandy fool!
He's trying to brush you off, but just adding more sand. Sets you down.
I don't need your help.
You have a small triangular shaped trinket in your hand.
Oh, I'm gonna pocket that shit.
There you go. No, that's we'll just use the 17 from before for the original roll. So yeah, it was one fell swoop. You kind of just fall into the sand and catch yourself, and as you're getting up, you put it in your pocket and you just say, "Oh."
Yeah, I'm gonna slip it in, you know, like in between the buttons.
God damn it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, are you trying to trick us with loose
For a
background?
second, I thought he was trolling us now.
So what
I'm
happens?
in charge now.
I'm just gonna buy a fucking new webcam. Sometimes they connect, so I use an iPhone 7 because it's a really good resolution, but it has no battery left in it. It's like one of the OGs. So yeah, when it decides to crash if the plug isn't in perfectly because it instantly dies, this is what we get. But yeah, we'll be right back. So so you
He'll
pocket
be right
that.
back. We're still here.
Yeah,
We can do whatever we want. He can't stop us.
Dad's
he
not
can't
here
see
now.
anything.
so as you pocket
God
that,
can't
what is
stop
everyone else doing?
I feel like Yezin is also going to walk into like the dig site.
Perfect. Where are you trying to go to?
Oh, he's almost there.
Right here.
He's back. He's back. Scramble. Scramble.
Like cockroaches. Gone.
What are you looking for in particular? Are you just kind of wandering as well?
Wandering around. I mean, the same old thing he looks for when he goes to like a ruined site. He's never been like there was people on the ship that used to, read the ruins and all that stuff. He's just looking for, the valuable minerals and things that might be good. He's honestly just going around being like, yeah, I know what that rock is, and like trying to be smart.
I know
to all these
rocks.
historians.
I know rocks.
You idiot. But like clearly, like, oh, this rock is blah blah blah, and they're like, this is quartzite, you idiot.
Yeah. No, you're fully mansplaining rocks to these geologists. it's if you want to try and see if you have any sort of like a wisdom check to see if you're even close, or you're just throwing it.
Yeah.
I want to see this.
You're just kind of throwing it out there. Let's see.
Just a wisdom check.
Yeah, just a regular wisdom saving throw, or yeah, check.
Please put him up against a know-it-all dwarf who spent his life
In the
studying
mine.
rocks.
Nice.
What did he roll? Oh,
19.
nice.
Ooh,
Yeah. So
he knows rocks.
So they see
Man
this
knows
like
dirt.
this dirty asbestos guy just get off the ship, and he's like throwing his weight around like with his big puffed out shoulders, like, oh, actually that's a blah blah blah, and the one guy's like, you would think that this is it. That's exactly what it is. And he just gets real pissed off because he was getting ready to sun you, and it just didn't work because you nailed it. But there's actually a pile of said minerals that they've just discarded because as they're searching through the rubble, they just made a pile of it.
Oh, I want to go through that. I want to go through the refuse and be like, if you guys don't want this, can I have some of this? Oh, I'm sorry. I should probably actually say it in character.
Yeah.
If none of y'all want this, can I have it?
The garbage?
Yeah, the garbage.
Sure. This pile.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's ore. Are you being dumb?
Take whatever you want.
I'm gonna go through and like take all like the good rocks that are like, man, people go crazy for this in the Sea of Silt.
You find some pretty good
Shit,
veins.
like you grind it up, it can be used as like, you know, like bricks and mortar and shit like that.
Yeah, you find a couple of good specimens, like some softball size with some really good veins through them.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get me some rocks.
Yeah.
I'm writing that down in my inventory. Veiny rock.
Veiny rocks to go with our ripe banana.
Womp, womp.
Anybody else? Nick, do you have anything you're looking for in particular?
I probably snuck down into the ruins without trying to let anyone see me too well, and just looking to see if there's any like old mechanical anythings that are like not working but just there.
Roll a perception check or investigation. It's your choice, whichever one.
Ooh, let's go with investigation.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that is the wrong program. Hold on, there we go.
Fuck that
Roll
program.
20's not working.
Oh wait, so something isn't linked correctly. So there's an additional one. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Let's see. Let's see how apparent it was.
I believe, as the kids say, beans.
You actually. So it almost got past your eye as you were walking by. There's a bunch of pillars, like small, almost like Roman-esque looking pillars that have been broken off and knocked over. As you're walking by one of them, you notice something extra strange that speaks to you specifically. On your homunculus, the one that you've had since you were little, there's a small insignia of like it's hard to say. Everyone said it, like, oh, it's a snake head, it's this, but it looks more like a dragon's head, like the front profile with the eyes and the snout stamped on it. You see the same exact symbol scribed into one of those stones.
What the hell? I'm gonna take a piece of paper and I'm just gonna like chalk rub it.
Yep. What you start to notice too is that it's, I wouldn't say fresher, but definitely more recent than a lot of all this other stuff.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Is there any other like sigils of that type, or it's just that one little?
Just that one. It's almost like, so the pillars are kind of set up in rows, like going into where they took out a lot of. There's like an antechamber you can see that's cleared out. So it's almost like it's right at the entrance at the right pillar. It's just a very minuscule, mundane. Like if you only picked it up because it's so like oh, I've seen this before, and your eye just kind of like, hey, I've seen that before.
Okay. I'm just gonna make notes about it and then head back out and onto the ship.
Perfect.
And I'd say Lyra's on the ship, just kind of moving things around, getting spots ready so we have room to put all this stuff. She needs to get this back to Atticus.
Perfect. You notice too, like Carmichael's trying to help and he's stacking stuff wrong. The heavy stuff's on top, so you're just kind of helping him along.
Not good at Tetris.
Not good at Tetris. Cool. So yeah, if everyone has their if they feel satiated with that, the last boxes, there's still some more. There's obviously going to be another trip later on, but that's Historian Katani is saying how there's another shipment coming, so you don't have to bear down too much, but take a fair amount.
Yes, Mistress Katani, might I ask, what is this ruin?
We don't quite know yet. We believe it's of Aki origin, which were the local people of this region well before Tel Ralad was here.
You say Aki?
Yeah, A-K-K-I, Aki.
Ah, Aki.
Some people pronounce it in the north Aki, but tomato.
Bit pretentious.
Yeah, quite.
See.
Yeah, we don't quite know what it was used for either, but hopefully that's why we can get all these back to the museum and check them against our manuscripts.
Understood.
We're gonna have to come back, is what you're saying? We can't take it all down?
Well, yeah, you can't. We have another shipment coming. We gave you a lot of the bigger pieces. There's more mundane. Atticus had said that he was sending a large party of guards, I guess he said, but you don't look very much like guards.
He's sending a large party of guards, and he only sent 6 of us?
You know how Atticus is.
And by the way, I am counting Zvik as one of us. I am not counting Carmichael.
He's one of us.
Oh, poor kid.
Look, I'm just saying when we're discussing guards, because we know in this mission he needed us because the goods kept getting stolen. We cannot trust Carmichael in a fight.
Touche.
Give him some oatmeal.
Give him some oatmeal.
That is the best thing I heard about Carmichael today.
You could see him just listening to you guys off in the corner, just like dejectedly loading things still, like trying to just pretending he's shuffling things around.
Carmichael,
Yeah.
stop touching that.
Okay. He goes to his rope and just spins his rope.
You're doing a great job, Carmichael. Keep it up.
Thanks.
I'll let Atticus know you deserve a raise.
I appreciate that. So yeah, as the last stuff is loaded on, the ship is turned around, and if you guys don't have anything else, you can start heading back.
So, Lady Katari, how many of these workers are going to be sent back with us?
I'm sorry?
The workers. We may need them.
They're all staying here. Then it doesn't look like you have too much room.
Oh, are you sure? Atticus would want, more help for us, I think.
She like checks her notes. She's like, no.
Yeah, to ensure that the product is well handled on the way back for the return. We can take 1 or 2.
She like looks and like goes and talks to one of them and pulls them aside, and they like hand over this like it's hewn but roughly hewn like emerald, and who was I guess you're the one talking. So she tosses you a roughly hewn emerald, and when you do that, you see one of the zombies just like, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Come along.
yeah, okay. He just
I'll walk up the gangplank.
yeah, he's just kind of mimicking everything you're doing.
Perfect.
Mistress Katari, is that thing safe? I'm not sure my friend here knows how to handle such a thing. Is there anything we should know?
Saying that within earshot.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, hush it, but yeah, you probably hear it.
Don't break the gem.
What happens if the gem were to break?
Oh, he doesn't know. Are you from here?
No.
No, miss, he ain't.
From some ways away.
The gem. What's the best way to put it? The gem is like a restraint. It's what gives them control over the undead.
And if it were to break, what would the creature decide to do?
What happens when a ship loses its captain?
He just gulps.
Just goes wherever the wind blows.
Okay. Thank you, madam.
And she just nods and goes right back to her quill. Her quill starts writing furiously as she goes back down into the pit.
Yeah, Theo just kind of looks at the ship, stands there for a minute, kind of questioning if he wants to get back on it or not. Well, he knows he has to.
Yep. Here we are.
Come on, Theo, we ain't got all day.
Hurry up!
I'm coming. He tries to like double time, but half-heartedly.
Gulp. Yeah, so as the trip back is actually fairly, the first 2 days, you pass by the Everwell again, unless anyone has anything they want to do. That's pretty straightforward. Back into the third day, this is the last stretch back to Tel Ralad.
No. Yeah, Nibbletooth shows the zombie how to pull that one rope, the Carmichael rope, the entire way. Carmichael, take a break. He'll take care of it.
I feel like Yezin is like less talky this trip and more like trying to stay aware in case he sees anything coming at them, because they were told that like bandits have been stealing the stuff, so he's like being just like hyper aware and perceptive this time.
All about the business. I get it. Totally.
Is there a crow's nest?
A really like mundane, not like your tradition, because the masts aren't as tall, but there's more of like a it's almost like a basket per se. It goes up to the mast and comes across like a plus sign, and there's netting around there, so you can, ideally that's what it's used for, but it's not like a full-blown massive crow's nest. But yeah, you could use it for that.
Okay.
So just like a pedestal with some ropes to hang on to.
Kind of.
All right, so I'm gonna scurry up there. I'm gonna pull the big thing off my back, and I'm gonna unfold a giant rifle, and I'm just literally sitting there on the crow's nest, like ready to just pick people off.
That's fucking dope.
Oh dang, look out, Carmichael, a giant banana.
just having he had banana nightmares the night before. Obviously, he just kept saying banana now. So yeah, beginning of the third day, you're starting to sail in, and let's see, Snick and it's bright out. Snick and Yezin.
Are we keeping the same watches on the return, I guess?
Is the zombie gonna drive?
No. The zombie the entire time is just pulling that rope. That rope.
Carmichael's looking dejected. He lost his only job.
He has nothing to do yet.
He's a already dead zombie.
Well, Carmichael, look at it this way. Now we have your eyes out there as well. You're not being distracted. That's what we wanted. We want to make sure that your hands are available in case we need them.
Carmichael's gonna be on a soapbox in the town square. They're stealing our jobs. They're stealing. The undead are here to steal our jobs.
As he's spilling hot oatmeal over anyone who stops to listen.
There's burn victims everywhere. So he's Carmichael has the spyglass out, but he has his own. He brought his own. And it's just cracked the front. You could just very clearly see there's a huge crack down the front of it. But he's trying. The poor kid.
It's just a kaleidoscope. He's not actually seeing anything.
He gets dizzy and falls over every once in a while. So Snick and Yezin, roll a perception check. It's about roughly 10 a.m. in the morning.
No, that's baby.
Oh, Jesus.
Real quick, Theodore would be the opposite of perceptive. On the ride back, he's just reading and writing and trying to figure out what the hell Snick is holding.
Yep.
He's occupied.
Oh, nat 20, baby!
Nice. That's the first nat 20 of the campaign, I think.
Yeah, that's a game first.
Got him. So really, really, really quick, as you start coming through the valley, you start coming into the valley right before you're probably about 3 or 4 hours out from the city. It kind of narrows in, and as it starts to narrow in, you see a few small skiffs flying up behind you guys. You see them clear as day first thing. Like, they probably don't even realize that they've been spotted yet.
Guys, we've got bogeys. How many skiffs are there?
As far as you can see right now, 4.
I'm looking just the wrong direction. What?
That way.
4
Shit.
skiffs. At least. I can't really see past that, but they're minimum 4.
I'm trying to find the right music. I'm just clicking the wrong stuff for you guys right now, like an asshole.
Play whimsical fanfare.
That's right.
Or
Are
what?
they look like they try to head us off?
Play Doom's soundtrack.
Yeah, they're starting to creep up behind you guys. Like they're coming in, so they let you pass and essentially came in from behind and are trying to come up from behind.
Oh, yeah.
They're
On
trying to
hearing
pull
this.
up the rear.
Upon hearing this, Theodore is going to put his toys away and start to pace on the deck nervously.
Ain't you some sort of wizard? Light him on fire.
I'm not that kind of wizard.
He said not explosive,
Oh, where's the bell?
but Snake's got explosives.
Snake did say she likes explosives.
I do. I left them at the orphanage.
What?
With the children.
Oh God damn it! No!
Are the children the explosives?
No. I live at the orphanage.
Oh, damn.
Chicklets. We're gonna need explosives.
All right, so we're gonna actually switch over to Foundry. And let's see if we can't get this bad boy working. Let me see what. Let me go and switch. I need more fucking screens.
This music is. This music has
ruh-roh.
purpose.
It sure does. Found your map. Let's see what we see.
Let us see what we see. Oh.
Oh boy.
And then, please hold. Let's activate the map.
Ah,
Why won't this activate? Well,
Activating.
oh, you guys
Loading
can't see
desert
it.
chase.
Oh, it's loading.
oh.
Come on. Okay.
The chase has begun.
Any second.
Music
now.
said so.
I'd prefer it if you added another S to that desert so that it could just be desert chase.
Dessert chase.
Yeah, banana split.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Get it, Carmichael.
This is just taking forever to load. Does anybody have it loaded yet? Oh, 98.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm at
yeah.
98.
It's beefy, so it's just.
Loading. Yeah, it's
yeah.
loading.
Oh.
There it is, Hundo.
Oh,
Do not own a token. But yeah,
Oh,
we're
well,
on.
You should. Okay, let me drop you guys
About to happen.
on.
There are 2 people on each skiff. Oh boy.
Nimbletooth, you're in. Let me give you
Yes.
some vision, cause this fucking.
I don't need it.
Yeah,
I don't need vision.
you're just
Blind,
gonna
blind,
get-
Captain.
There you go, 5,000 feet of vision. 5,000. Oh no,
Whoa.
yeah, my bad. Hold
If you're
on.
doing the whole map, you can just turn it off on the whole map.
Can I? How do I do that?
Yeah. Right click the map, edit scene, and it's like vision to unlimited or something like that.
Configure basics. I don't
This is
see
how we
it.
do it.
Initial view. Please hold. We don't know. Oh wait, token vision. How about that? Save changes.
There it is.
Did you just get fucking vision?
Got everything.
Yeah.
So, all right.
I can see.
Cool. So, who do we need left? We need Snicks in there.
Theo.
We need Theo in there. We need Lyra in there.
Yeah.
Theo. All right. Can everybody see the map?
Oh, they got them small skiffs.
Oh, why is the stream not seeing it? That's what's fucking annoying.
Did you add stream to it?
Stream. Yeah, it's
You guys get to see the old map.
pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna just delete this one. Yes. Delete this one. Yes. It should only be. Why is this not working? Desert chase. Well, it should be. No, they still don't see it. Let me reload my. Oh, there it goes. So
Got some sweet growing
yeah,
pains.
this is just the worst because I don't know how any of this works right now. So here we are.
We learning.
Yeah, we learn it in here.
We're figuring it out together.
Teamwork.
Desert chase, configure, set the background so you can see some shit.
Man, we seeing some shit.
Uh-oh. There we go.
There we go. And I don't know why this should be on the bottom, but it's not working. So that's pretty cool. This shouldn't be. This is fucking annoying. So you shouldn't.
Well, we can see it.
Yeah, why
They
can't I
can see
get?
it now.
Why can't I get rid of this token? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is annoying. Why is it? I need to. How do I edit that token I just put down? Does this do it or the tile?
Which?
What does it
Oh,
say?
that.
You click it once, and then like in one of the corners, the thing pops up.
Toggle
the hooded-
visibility. Yeah, it shouldn't.
The hooded no face guy.
No, that's just the stream view.
The white
There we
thing,
go.
right?
Toggle opacity off. Update tile. Why didn't it do it?
It hates you.
It really fucking does. Cause like, so that's supposed to be the map, and then
Oh, they kind of see it.
maybe unlock. Oh. Well, either way, we're just gonna do it live, and I guess now it's not going to.
We'll do it live.
Was that
tile.
parallax?
It's supposed to be a parallax. Yeah, it's supposed to. It says it's missing textures and shit, but here we go. How do I delete this tile now? There we go. Cancel. These tiles are not deleting. This is cool. this is dope.
This is what we want.
This is dope. This is what we tuned in for.
D&D in its purest form.
Let me see if I can just reload the desert chase.
Raw.
D&D raw.
You'll have Dancing Kitty Entertainment.
Right. He totally looks happy about it too.
Why can't I get rid of this fucking
Wire, so-
thing?
Got a little lanky boy. He totally disappeared. It just looks like you're hugging your own neck now.
Well, I can't get this to go away, so let's do this one and then try and switch back to it. No, it's fucked forever. Alright, so you guys are just gonna get a blurry fucking screen, and that's it. Actually, it looks like...
For me, it looks like we're in the canyon with the regular.
Oh, does
Yeah,
it?
it's just
Same.
yeah. For us, it looks fine.
Oh.
It's just that the stream's not seeing
It's
it
not
the way we're
moving,
seeing it.
but-
Yeah.
Oh no,
Or
the
in
stream
that
the
canyon.
stream actually is seeing it good now, so what the fuck? Either way, cool, we're not moving, doesn't need to move. Here we go.
Don't touch it.
I mean, I could move me, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's important.
Yeah, and Scotty should have control over the ship, so you could highlight the ship and move that. You should be able to,
What?
because you're driving. All right.
What?
So, who wants to? Let's just roll fucking initiative, son.
Initiative.
Let's.
Hey, hang on. I got a problem.
What's up?
Both I and Zvik are moving at the same time.
That's all right. How do
I
I'm trying to
can't
see
move
how-
them separately.
Let me see how I can unlink you, Zvi.
You guys are linked that way.
Shit.
You just boys. You just boys. You are owner of Zvik. Save. Let me see if I can move you separate. Oops. Wrong thing. Yeah, so I can move it separate, but you... Oh, did you click and drag and highlight both of you?
Maybe?
Yeah, try and click just one now and see what happens. And then just click and drag. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you had them both highlighted.
Got him. Cool. So,
Oh snap!
Can
Yeah.
you start a combat encounter, please?
yeah, I don't know how to do that. So here we are.
So here we are.
How do we start it
Second
up?
tab next to the chat.
Are you
That's it.
rolling? Are you rolling initiative for us, or are we rolling?
You could roll it because I. Oh, there we go. Begin combat.
What you gotta do is you gotta click your token, right click your token, and then there's like a little sword and shield thing. Click that, and that adds you to the combat thing. The combat log is in the very top right tab. And the text is
That's the combat log.
Just add all these dirty boys. Also, too, you do have targetable You do have targetable ships, so if you want to, it is an option to target their ships. Cool.
Nice. Also, an option. If you want, you can right-click that little fist, and it brings it out as a separate combat tracker window, so
there
you can
we
still
go.
stuff.
Fuck yeah.
What?
I'm just trying to
What
find
fist?
the initiative.
Yeah,
roll.
me too.
In the initiative order, you see a little dice next to your name in that combat log. The combat log is the fist at the very top right.
Okay, and the D20 is the initiative. Yeah, roll initiative. Yeah, so where the chat bubble is, if you go right once, there you go.
Got it. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I love how they name these guys.
Well,
Yeah.
I know. What?
Eager Bandit, Ingenious Bandit.
Where the fuck is? Oh, there it is.
All right.
We're doing it live and we don't know what we're doing.
I realized I'm gonna be doing a lot of adding stuff to Zveek since his character got screwed up.
So here we are. Will this stack initiative? It will stack initiative order. That's dope. Cool. So this guy can't do anything yet. So Snick, you're gonna lead it off.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm also getting used to this new.
For sure.
The new way that this D&D Beyond looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I don't see any of my weapons.
Pull it up.
Under inventory?
Inventory. Yeah, you don't have any weapons in there, huh?
I'll just roll in
Yeah.
D&D Beyond for now.
Yeah, for sure. That's
All
funny
right,
it didn't import.
so I'm gonna pull my goggles down and I'm just gonna pull back on the lever, and then I'm just gonna shoot my rifle.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Target somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna shoot at this guy here on the closest ship.
Cool. So
Okay.
also too, if you want to mark something on a map, you can hold X and then point at it and click, and it'll draw a circle too. If you want to do stuff like that,
Oh, sweet.
and right click them too as well. So that
Cool.
cool.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm shooting at that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Ghost, you're in the way, buddy. Sorry, I need to double. Okay, I had to make sure I was firing the right gun. Oh no, it's frozen!
Fuck D&D Beyond. Fuck them so much.
Oh,
I know.
We could,
Okay.
if you want to, if you know your bonuses, you could roll it in Foundry straight up.
24.
Whoa, okay, that fucking hits.
And then,
Up.
Are we still moving?
Yep. So the map should
We
be
are.
moving,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay. Got it.
But
Okay.
here we are.
Just confirming.
and 11 damage.
11 damage. So the first guy off the front who's steering it, you see, he just gets. Tell me, what do we see?
So she's focused and she locks the shot in, and you just hear this loud boom, and just you see it just dude center mass.
Just plow. Oh, wrong one. And you see this giant, massive. Theo, you probably haven't seen anything like this before, I don't think.
No.
Yeah, so you just see this magnificent boom cannon just eviscerate this dude clear off the ship.
Actually, I didn't see. I hit the deck when the boom happened.
Even better.
I was not expecting that.
Even better. So this dude right here, he's gonna roll to see if he can get control of the ship because the other guy was driving, and unfortunately he does. So he got back up on the reins. Is that your turn?
Actually, and now also in the process, Amy flies off and kind of flies 30 feet towards them. I don't know where his token is currently.
Grab your token. That is homunculus. I'm gonna put him right kind of over there, but he's close to you, just so you can see him. He's up above the ship there. Can you,
And then,
you can control that, I believe. Let me see. Configure. No. Yeah, you're the owner.
And then he's just gonna hang out about. Yeah, he's just gonna hang. Where is he?
Like right at the back here. I can do this. X. Right where the finger is. Boop.
Oh, he's.
Boop.
I can't move him, but that's about where he's gonna hang out.
I could, if you want, if you want to tell me anywhere, you should be able to, which is strange, but. Homunculus, configure, you are the owner. So that's weird.
Yeah, he's fine there for now.
Perfect. Let's see. So next up is Lyra. Lyra, what are you doing?
So, I'd say Lyra's gonna go back to the end of the boat here. This little ship, kind of like right on the corner.
Perfect.
And assuming she's here, 10 feet away, she will cast Earth Tremor and see if I can rock the boat.
Fuck yeah.
I'm trying to link it in the...
Nice. For the icon to the left of the...
There we go, I got it. Okay.
Cool. He caused the earth tremor. Saving it was a D. What's the saving? 13.
Mm-hmm.
Dex, correct?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's not having a good time. 1d6 bludgeon damage. Okay, so you can roll your damage. It's not prone. Oh, this poor guy hanging on the edge of the boat.
Nice.
5. So he's, you know what? I'll let you roll, roll 2d10s like a percentile die, or you could roll a d20. 1 to 10, when he falls prone, he stays on the ship. 11 to 20, he falls off, or high or low on the percentile, however you want to do it.
I'll do D20.
Perfect.
Rolling high or low?
Well, 1 to 10, he's on. 11 to 20, he's
okay.
off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Jesus Christ. So, this poor sap hits the ground. You want to roll me a d10, because we're moving pretty good here. It's a short fall, but we got speed. Oh my god.
Okay.
So, describe, what do we see happen? How does this go down?
So you see Lyra kind of edge her way to the edge of this ship here, and just kind of like put out her hands, and you see from her hands trembling, the earth just in a straight line starts to tremble towards the ship, and essentially tip the ship, knocking this guy on the ground, and the sand takes him.
Sucks to suck, loser. So yeah, you just see this massive quake, and the ship bucks, and this poor guy just gets enveloped into the sand and eventually run over by the other ship. So these two dudes, that guy's done and that guy's done. So now let's get real fun. Roll another d20 and we'll see
which way the ship goes.
Okay.
It's gonna be 1 to 5 left. Actually, we'll just see if it goes left or right, because it's gonna want to veer left or right. Same thing, 1 to 10 left, and then 11 to 20 right.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
goes
going
left.
left.
I was gonna say, wow, clear this whole fucking crew.
Well, that's
Party
good.
life.
That's good. So that's good, because if this boat goes left, so we'd say, I don't know how to like mark here, but where I kind of did the earth tremor here.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Hold X.
Hold X, and you can click. Yeah.
Okay. So where that earth tremor kind of was, would you consider that terrain? Would you consider it loose?
It is difficult.
Loose earth?
Yeah, it becomes difficult terrain.
Okay, so I'll
For
make it
sure.
a little bit difficult right there if this guy over here tries to.
I mean, he's heading right
Come
for it.
through.
So I mean, we'll roll to see if they get bucked when they hit this big chunk of earth that's kicked up. Hell yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there you
Man.
go. Perfect.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. That is my turn.
Nimbletooth, you seem to be up.
Yeah, Nimbletooth. He's got the gem in his hand, and he calls that undead guy over.
Perfect.
Just stand right there.
Let me see if I can.
I'll put him to the left of Lyra.
Okay, perfect. I'll grab you a dude in a second. Is that gonna be your turn?
And then he's gonna load up his hand crossbow.
Perfect.
He's not gonna fire it, but he's gonna take some aim, and he's just kind of like in between the two of them, like using them as shields. Like, okay, perfect. Just stay there. Try not to get hit or bit. And he looks at Lyra.
Greg, how do I?
And that's my end of turn.
Perfect. How do I grab just a search a random dude and drop him like before the enactor? Like, remember how I? Yeah, like I pulled up. I could do a searchable database.
Yeah, it was in the compendium packs. This second right, the little book.
Monster SRD. Okay, perfect. There we go.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think there's a plutonium one somewhere there too with a full list.
So there we go.
Good.
So there's your Skelly bro. Skelly. Let me know if you want it. And where'd you? Right next to her.
Yeah, like to the left of her. Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
Right there.
And he's just like he's in between hip height between the two of them.
Perfect.
The Twitch chat brought up a good point. They're not the battle mat on them is not updating at all.
About now.
Yeah, so
Oh.
Let me see. Oh, you know why? It might
He's
not
like,
be
I
live in
was
the
just trying
background.
to ignore that.
Oh,
Perfect. Let me see. Let me see if this ship moves. I'll just put
Oh,
it
it
over
looks like
here.
it just updated.
there we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Yeah, I just had to keep the. There it goes.
Highlight
Cool.
that
Yeah,
browser.
I just have to keep that browser open in the background. It must have minimized itself, but okay. Yeah, perfect. Sorry about that, guys. We just figuring it out. We don't know.
Well, a round happens in 6 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
We'll update you every 6 seconds.
We'll update everything.
So these
It
guys
happen in real time.
are next. They're gonna take their turns
Right at the end, everything happens.
to move up.
Uh-oh.
That's
Oh,
those
good. I
two.
thought I was going to have to take my turn and not be able to do anything.
This guy can't do anything. And on the last two, which one is he? Boom, boom. Okay, and then these two will also move up. But they can't do much because they use their turns to try and pilot the ship. All right, Yezin, you're up.
Oh, me. I'm going to what did actually I don't really want to outrun them. I want to kill them.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm going to put it in cruise control. By cruise control, I'm going to Carmichael, get up here. Take the wheel.
Okay, let me drop you Carmichael. I forgot he's in
boy.
there too.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh,
Handsome boy.
He's such an upstanding gentleman.
oh, it's innocent Joffrey.
He's the first one to become eaten.
Yezin's going to run up right to there.
Perfect.
And he is going to pull out a sweet looking war pick. And to anybody who sees him, this war pick is like the head folds back down to collapse to be like one, plane, and like the head comes up. But at this time, the head gears open and drops down, and it and you see like on the handle it's glass, and all of this silt inside just starts to move rapidly, and I am going to Revenge of the Sea straight line into their ship.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see if I can mark this out here.
I forget how to draw the affected areas.
It's that little ruler thing,
Ruler, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
yeah.
that's
and then choose your shape.
well.
Yeah, so it's a line. Perfect.
What is it? It's 30 feet. Oh.
Well, it's the L one, right? That you need to use or no?
Yeah.
That was
Ow, beans.
Beans.
Take a few steps back, buddy.
So you can, so see at the top left where there's the little person icon, and under that there's a ruler. There you go. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's 30 feet from me, but that's good enough. That's the squares.
Yeah.
And that's only my bonus action.
Yep.
Oh.
I should probably read this thing before I use it. Let's see. Any creatures who start or end their turn within those squares must pass a dex save of my spellcasting DC or 8 plus strength plus prof bonus, or begin to sink into the silt and lose half of their movement, taking them to 1/4 movement due to dangerous terrain already.
Yeah, so you just fucked that ship up.
I just like full like the sandblast in the Mummy, just fucking blunderbuss that shit right at him.
It's so I just hear this like big whirring up and like churning of the sand, and just boom. Hell yeah! What are you gonna do for your action?
God, that's a good question. I don't really have anything else I can do because they're not close enough.
Cool.
Throw it at him.
No, God, no. I throw the undead at them. No. What is it? Can you use your standard in 5th edition to move?
You could do a dash. Yeah, you could use it like a dash action if you want to. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I got too many games kicking
There's
around
so
in my
many
head.
fucking rules. Fuck all these rules.
Really. And I am going to let's just move back to there.
Fuck yeah.
Because Carmichael has not done his job and has not taken over yet in this 6 seconds.
I love how you're just like, Carmichael, grab the wheel. You run back there. Boom, come back. All right, don't do that.
Carmichael, don't touch that.
He's
What
like,
are you doing? Get out of here.
he's in the process of reaching for it. You just, no.
What did I tell you?
So that is these other bandits in the back, their turn. They're just going to move up. So 5, 10, 15, 20. They actually crash directly into the dangerous terrain that Lyra set. So Lyra, if you would like to... what the fuck did we do for the first one? Oh yeah, we'll see if they fucking fall prone because they're running into your bullshit. I'm going to treat it just like they hit the spell again. So roll...
Do you want me to re-roll it?
You could just roll a d20, and on the low they buck and fall to the plank, and on a high they get bucked off.
Take that nap.
Hey, book off.
Buck off. Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Fuck off.
Buck off.
Fuck off.
So these guys hit the dirt, grabbing a d10 on 2 d10s, one for each of them.
Which way does it go?
Which way does it go?
Chris, no!
Hold, I got another one. I got another one.
2 and a 9. Oof. Oof. So this old boy, he's not too bad. The guy on the bottom, oof. The guy on the bottom. So you just watch as the ship just hits that like rough patch, and bucks. They both fall off. The one guy you can see just tumbling away and screaming, but the other guy, it's not looking good. He somehow gets yanked underneath the ship, and he's a goner. That's another one. Now, one more d20.
You should update the map again there.
What the?
Yeah.
See, I didn't actually even do anything that time, and it just did that. What the fuck?
I have to highlight it for the
Oh,
update.
weird.
Yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna have to keep it on.
It just updated. Yeah.
There it goes.
All right, that's my bad, guys. We'll figure it out. I'll just drop it in a new screen. Yeah. So do a d20. We'll see if it goes left or right. Left again.
They going left.
That rock is a magnet.
There's one rock that really just sets them to the left.
Right into the fucking cactus.
Blam!
Splinters everywhere.
Why are they exploding? It doesn't make sense. Oh, they must be orphans.
Perfect. It would Zveek. I don't know if Zveek can do too much from where he's at, but Zveek is up.
He can certainly say something.
Let's see. Oh, I do have to roll a 1d4 for him real quick.
I'm gonna grab this and toss it over quick.
It is a Michael Bay campaign.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
What is he gonna do?
Can we please give Zveek charismatic leader?
I'm gonna minimize you guys for a second so I can drop this over here, and hopefully it stays updated now.
Oh, you know what? I think I fucked up. Zveek is supposed to go on the same fucking initiative as me. I don't know why
Yeah.
I rolled him separate initiative.
It's all good. It works out. You're tied right to you. He's right after you, so it works out.
Oh, well, there's a whole bunch of people in between us.
Not
Unless
anymore.
They're all dead now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, fair enough.
Crap. Hold on. That just totally messed up the whole stream. Please hold. Let me dump this back on here.
Oh, no.
Read those rules.
Package description.
Yeah. Trying to get the stream view to work.
Enjoy.
We'll just do that.
Veiny.
Glimpse behind the scenes.
We're back.
All right. Yeah. So we're rocking. Does Zveek have anything he could do?
Can I ready an action for when they come within, for when a person comes within 10 feet of them?
Sure.
If they come within 10 feet of them? We'll see. He's going to ready an action to just, oh God, what's the skill? I can't look at his stat card anymore to get his skills. Danny?
That's all good. You could. You're gonna ready an action. There's nobody near, so if you want to look it up while we go to the next one, that's totally cool.
Yep, it's ready an action to stretch attack.
Cool. Theo, looks like you're up.
Theodore is fucking panicking. Theodore, he's like, what do we do? And he's going to
Hit it with something.
he's just gonna clutch a holy symbol on like beneath his robes, and he's like, Helm, protect me, please protect me. He's going to cast mage armor on himself.
Attaboy.
Yep.
Attaboy.
Oh yeah.
Is that your turn?
That's it. And he's going to spend the next 4 seconds panicking.
Perfect. So as this just fucking monstrosity of battle happens, where Snick just evaporates one guy with a shot clean off to start it off, and with all our dangerous terrain and people flying off and ships blowing up, obviously everyone is looking off the back of the ship, and from where these guys came, you see it's about double the size of yours, just this massive I would say like a warship turns the corner and eventually starts to creep up and is definitely outpacing you guys and will be here pretty soon. But I think that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh. God damn it.
Yeah, so
Just getting juicy.
just getting juicy. Just
Oh, I don't even get to watch my ship crumble and fall over.
yeah, you will once it gets
You called it.
once it gets to their
Yeah.
turn. They're after the next guys, but
Yep. So you guys have a week to roll new characters.
Back up character, yeah.
I'm not sure about y'all, but Lyra's literally got the fucking death count right now.
Trying.
she just said,
doing all right.
Hey, how about
One
this?
spell, 4 kills.
Fuck this whole sand. How about that?
Yeah.
Fucking dirt witch.
I always end up being a dirt witch.
Let's
I just can't help it.
Gonna lose you guys for a second. I gotta figure out a better way to do this.
I was like, no, I'm going scholarly. I'm being a different kind of druid. Dirt witch.
Yeah, right.
Dirt witch.
Full dirt witch. Right
That
into
was
it.
badass.
That was pretty
Hell,
dope.
bitch. I'm just coming out here sandblasting shit.
Let's see. Who do we got on?
Next
Who do
session,
we
we're
wanna
going to see them all
raid?
die in your line of fire.
Anybody have any requests or people that they know that are streaming that we want to... Let me turn this music down. It's driving me nuts. I clicked the wrong one and I just went with it. All right, who is on?
Oh, people are very mad at you in the
Yeah.
in the chat.
They are scoring, dude. And I'm with them. Fuck you, Dan.
Fuck
Yeah.
me. You're such a
I
piece of
think I'm
shit.
gonna actually I should take a screenshot of this, or else I'm going to forget everything that's going on.
Before Dan deletes it.
I took a
Yeah.
screenshot of initiative.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget I used my sandblaster.
Shit. What a piece of shit I am. I wouldn't want to be my dad either. Did you? Too soon.
Too soon.
Are we still live?
Yeah. We're just going for it. The Venture Maidens. Let's see who the Venture Maidens are. They sound fun.
Oh my god.
That sounds good.
We're not even gonna just
Venture
check.
Maidens?
Yeah, we're
Hell
just
yeah.
gonna go right into it. I'm gonna copy paste that.
Yo, do tabletopless. Send these guys on an adventure.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's how I spell it.
Get your credit cards ready, kids. We're going on an adventure.
I didn't think I could spend $1,000 on bits, but I can.
Remind me to tell you the story of the Blue Moon Strip Club the first time we went there. Speaking of,
Oh, I will.
all right,
Greatest salad bar on the planet.
dude, that was
Jesus Christ.
full savagery. But yeah, aside from all the fucking total fucking meltdowns, that was a fun time, and we'll work out more kinks next time again, because that's how this fucking game is.
Always. It's working out the game.
Honestly, not that bad.
Oh god, what is it?
Minimal.
Hold on, it's
We're
just
moving along.
it's just loading things about uninstalling it. You guys, you just get to look at that for real quick. Hold on.
Look, there's a strip club in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania that's got real good taco bar.
Oh, I fucking love it.
All right, you guys, you know what? You don't get to look at anything. Look at this blank screen. Enjoy it. Love it.
And pretend that we're rating.
There we
Hey,
go.
look at
Oh,
all
there
the
we
people.
go.
Oh, we're rating
Oh
somebody.
my!
Aw.
I forgot my follow thing. Hell yeah!
Hey.
It's just dudes dancing. All right, yeah. So
So many bomb memes.
I know, yeah. Adam's not wrong.
we're gonna go.
Yeah.
We're gonna raid Venture Maidens, and then we're gonna get in Discord and look at all the memes and talk shit. So have fun, guys. We'll see you over there. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Okay, bye.
Later.